Kundalini syndrome is something you experience or can experience during the time you're having your Kundalini awakening, and you experience a lot of symptoms. And I want to talk about the symptoms I had so that it might bring clarity to you, so you know that they will eventually settle down and it's nothing to panic over. But I was panicking because I didn't know what was going on. So during the Kundalini awakening, I experienced a lot of anxiety, severe depression, panic attacks. I had heart palpitations and this pressure and pain over my chest, almost felt like I was having a heart attack. And I also experienced the Kundalini was rising up towards my throat, and it would constantly nudge on my throat chakra. So it would cause a lot of emotional instability. And I felt extremely overwhelmed by that. I couldn't focus on anything. I was studying medicine and at the same time experiencing this. And on top of that, I would have extreme heat in my thorax, but my arms, my hands, and my feet would be extremely cold. And later stages of the Kundalini awakening, I would experience a lot of lower back pain, like stiffness. This was specifically coming up when my throat chakra was purging out a lot of anger, because anger is stored in your lower back and also in your liver. So I think the symptoms vary depending on what sort of trauma you have in your body when you're going through Kundalini awakening. But these were the symptoms that I had, and they did settle down. Then every now and then I have other symptoms coming up, so it's constantly changing depending on what the Kundalini is doing. However, I can say that they eventually settle down and fade away completely. I don't have severe depression, anxiety. I don't have heart palpitations. I was barely able to work out during that time. I weightlifted for 5 years prior to my Kundalini awakening. And then I couldn't weightlift during that time. It was like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. And now that I'm at the last stage of my Kundalini awakening, it actually wants me to lift weights and be extremely active and do high intensity workouts. So it won't last forever, but it's extremely intense. I completely get it. So try to just surrender and go with the flow during this time. That is the only way to not make it worse.